Today in this tutorial I will show you how to create a flesh tunnel like this. It's very easy. Just takes maybe a few minutes. Let's begin. So we're gonna create just new file. We're gonna delete the default cube, a cylinder, and then this cylinder has to have a lot of subdivisions like this, vertices, so it looks like this, very sharp and smooth, very smooth. And then you're going to rotate it on the g-axis, g-axis, and we're gonna expand it on the x-axis like this. And then we are gonna enter edit mode, and you click Command R, and then subdivide in 100 parts, or just in a way that the faces look as square, as like they have a square shape. So let's see, like that. In this case 120 vertices, and we're going to delete the top and the bottom faces. So we have this cylinder now. We're gonna don't do that. We're just going to go to, let's see, this section, which is called texture properties. We're gonna create a new one. We're gonna call it, let's say, this is the flesh wall texture, and it's gonna be a Voronoi type of texture, and we're just gonna leave it there. And then we're gonna click on the object on the mesh, and we're gonna add a displacement modifier, and it's gonna ask us if we want to use like a texture as reference, and we're gonna select the flesh wall texture. So it's gonna look weird, but just bear with me. I'm actually gonna set very specific values here. So in the displacement, we are going to add these values. Let's see. So in the strength, we're gonna put it on 2.8, and the mid-level and very small number, I think 0.122. It still is not looking great, but we're gonna fix that later. So after you hit these values, it could be up to your preference. You have to go to the texture properties, and then we're gonna go and put other values in there. So in this case it was a very low intensity, and it looks like that, but you cannot see, everything is gonna look pixelated. So what I did is that I added on this mesh subdivision what is it called? Subdivision surface, right? Yes. And now it looks a little better, right? But it is still not the desired result. So what we're gonna do is just increase the level of detail, is fine. And I'm gonna add a shade smooth. I'm just gonna right click on the object and click shade smooth, and this is starting to look desirable, right? If you look at on the render mode, we can add a light inside, and you can start to see the texture, how it looks, but it's still not looking great. So what we're going to do is finish doing the values here on the texture properties. The size, I want to set it to something very small, like 0.001, and now you can see how it looks way better. Now it looks like some sort of tissue, for example. And just to give it the final touch, you can add a texture like of a color. In this case I'm just gonna add like a red color. We're gonna go to shading, and then we're going to click on the object, add new material. And you can see, I'm gonna add like this red color. and yeah, there it is. And you can just make it, because it's flesh, you can make it, I don't know, less raw, something like this, decrease rawness, and then it looks like more, like flesh. And yeah, there you have it. I think that's the most important parts. If you want to add something else, you can do it, but this is like the most simple way of creating that mesh. I hope this video is useful for you.